Okay, hi. So today's share is probably going to be longer than typical, but I really hope that you will find time to listen in its fullness. Um, I think it's really, I mean, a lot of it's repetitive, to be honest, but I also think it's really, I feel like I'm right on the verge of absorbing this lesson that they're teaching, um, and kind of the most succinct way that I can describe it is as within, so without. It's almost like, the external world. Um, I mean, the way that I kind of think about it is it's almost like flipping my body inside out. And if I did that and my inside, my internal beingness were to manifest externally, it's exactly what the world looks like. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not really great at like explaining these things, which is why I don't talk a whole bunch. But anyway, these are two different channeled messages that one came from yesterday, and I kind of ended that abruptly. Sometimes I get interrupted. I have a family. And then the one from today just piggybacks on this one that started yesterday. So October 19th, 2023. As we remind our channel, we remind all who hear, we are one. She is a channel of divine love and light, and what is a part of her is also a part of all who listen. You and the all that is, you and I, you and all, we are one. Yes, we will repeat that truth again and again as it allows the field you are and the field you are in to shift to the divine frequency available for you. You are one, you are love, you are all. And so it is that we will dive deeper into the lesson of the now and for the benefit of the collective. You are here because you are chosen. You are chosen because you chose. Yes, there is the free will available to and for you in the human experience. And we will share that humans have made the experience in form far more difficult than required at this now moment. Yes, you have made your lives here far more challenging in your forgetting of your essence. Be still and know that I am God. Consider this true. Be still. What does that truly mean, to be still? It is not that one does not move the physical vessel, no. There is that form of stillness, yes, but this directive focuses on the stillness of one's essence, the aspect of all that resides everywhere. This part of you, this is the creative aspect. This essence that is you, that is within you, that is around you, that exists everywhere in everyone and everything. This is the stillness we address. Humans have lived many lifetimes denying the essence, unaware of the essence, not realizing you are the essence. Stillness may be achieved physically, yes, but the stillness we address is an internal stillness. It is your breath, it is your beingness. It is the part of you that is all. It is me, it is you, it is oneness. Scurrying around in the mind is a fruitless endeavor at this now juncture, for the mind is limited in its abilities. So why have a mind at all then? That is a question to consider. You are a conduit, a vehicle for source energy. You are created for creation. Your mind is a part of that, yes, but your mind is a microcosm of what you are. Yes, it is simply a tool for your essence to utilize for source creation. Problem solving is a human activity. We will call it a distraction of sorts, for truly problems do not exist. In the face of whatever it is you deem problematic, we assure you there are no problems from source perspective. Our channel goes to our mind. I'm always fighting. Our channel goes to her mind, and we remind her to breathe and relax so the flow is steady. We tell you now, and will tell you repeatedly, Your willingness to be still in the face of all experiences, all people, all now moments will serve you and the collective greatly. How is it that the collective of humanity will know the power of their own divine expressions? Some will not. And yet, we remind each of you, this is not a punishment, nor an indication of one's divinity or lack thereof. No. This is rather an opportunity for you to know your divine essence and to learn to create from that divine essence, which begins with being still in all now moments. This again is what our channel wants us to call peace. And we suppose that word is most appropriate. But we would like to allow each of you to define that word, the word from within your own beingness. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, what does peace feel like for me? Note, we ask what peace feels like because it must begin within prior to it being materialized out there. Your external world mirrors to you and every other expression what is your internal landscape. And that was from yesterday. So today, October 20th, you are of the oneness. Each and every expression is and can only ever be of that which is the all that is. And yet within that, within the oneness that you are, exists freedom. This free will offered to you and for you is of the all that is, and it is a choice for each expression to determine. Every expression is offered choice within the oneness. It is where you choose that allows you to experience the kingdom or experience the chaos. You ask what it means to be in this world, but not of it. You recognize this world while it is the all that is, yes. But within that, there exists freedom to choose. Our friend interrupts to ask why one would choose to experience war, and we will address her question. One who chooses war is multifaceted. War shows you only what exists within all of you, within each of you. Will you focus within to own this part of yourselves? Will you choose to learn from war? As we have shared, you are individual aspects of the same source of oneness of God. It can only ever be so. There is only oneness, and yet within that oneness, there is the opportunity to explore for expansion. We say humanity is at a crossroads because you are. We say the external world is only showing you what is your internal landscape because it is. We tell you to focus within and choose your beingness above all else because it is key to your expansion. As your eyes gaze upon the world in which you experience, you must be aware of the choices available to you and for you. Being in this world, but not of it. One who chooses the kingdom will recite these words. The kingdom of heaven is within. Yes, this too is true. We shared with our friend, it is her internal state of being that creates matter. Yes, she must do with her physical body, but it is simply an allowance, as the body is truly a tool for divine expression. This is a difficult concept for her because she is steeped in separation, in illusion. We do not admonish you, and they're talking to me. We applaud you for your service and thank you for your focus. Let us continue. The physical body, it is a tool. It is the vehicle for source creation. You are not your body. You are source using the body, honoring the body for divine creation. Now, as you have operated in this world and have believed you are of this world, naturally there is a transition to be experienced. Many expressions could not comprehend these words at this time. And if you are one who does comprehend what it is we are sharing, and if you're listening to this, you are, let it be known that you have a responsibility to the all that is, which includes each and every one of your fellows, to live by example. To become a light is not to tell another without also showing, allowing. So many of you will fully understand our analogy, and I know you will understand this because right when it came through, I was like, oh, I know that. You know the difference. When a person tells you, I love you, and you know, and yet does not demonstrate those words in action. And you know when a person claims you in love via action alone. There is a specific purpose for your experience of this valuable lesson. How would you evolve from being the speaker of words to becoming the essence, the example, the physical expression of words to a degree that words themselves become irrelevant, meaning you don't have to tell somebody you love them because they just know. It is this that we ask of each of you. Become the physical expression of love, of the kingdom, of your knowing, to the degree that words are no longer necessary. You simply cannot say words that do not reflect in your observable actions and believe it is enough. You must become the physical expression of all that you have learned. Our channel asks, why then would she read these words to anyone? She has not become the words we share through her. And we say, friend, you have answered your own question. We are grateful for your gifts and we use them to share our guidance with you. And yet, you are one expression of the all that is. And there is benefit to even one expression becoming. And yet, it is increased energy when several expressions become. You are conduits for source energy. We are teaching you to allow. You are not the doer per se, and yet you are. It is both. You are human and divine. You are body and soul. You are within and without. You are all of it. Our channel requests a succinct completion to this transmission, a tidy package of information delivered for each of you to apply. We say, as within, so without, as above, so below. As you are within, as you recognize the internal landscape, as you accept it in its truth, without shame, without blame, without guilt, it is then that you will comprehend this transmission. War within equals war out there. Discontent within equals discontent out there. You must tune in to your internal landscape with total allowance, acceptance, and neutrality, so you gain an honest, clear picture of what it is you are creating. When you tune in for information, then you have the opportunity to learn and expand. Know thyself. When you know your internal landscape, then you will understand why life appears as it is for you. And then you have the power to choose a better feeling beingness, one that is based on how you desire to feel, in spite of all seemingly external circumstances. And I love that they say seemingly external because it is within. If it's out there at all, it is within me, it's within you, it's within all of us. No, this is not the law of attraction. This is the truth. The kingdom of heaven is within, and you are physically here to allow it to flow from you. And as you do, it will materialize before you. I think I've said this in other videos, but I'm always like, well, I am not qualified to teach or to even share this. And I don't do these things. Like I try to do these things. I mean, I do some of them and I try my best. But I really feel like we're being called to an even higher expression of our divinity. And I do find myself, lessening my judgment. and what I find too is it helps me with myself, and not beating myself up for the things that I just didn't know. Anyway, I think I'm just going to stop there. Thanks for being here. Take care.